My name's Guy Kestevan. I've been a professional bike and kit tester for nearly 25 years, and today I'm presenting the new specialised Gambit fully DH certified full face lid, and this is something pretty special, to be honest. And as you can see, it's a really distinctive looking helmet. You've got these big jaw slots here, massive wide open mouth opening. There's very little material inside the chin there. Just these two chin pads, which are, you can put larger or thinner ones in there depending on the size of your chops. And then a very, very minimalist kind of almost XC roadie strapping system, just a standard fit snap lock buckle. There's no D-rings here like a motocross helmet, and there's no fidlock magnetic buckle. And then the this MIPS SL system, essentially what they've done is they've just put the padding on a shiny, slippery background there. So it's that that slides. It's that stops the transfer of energy through to your brain when you crash. I mean, normally it's a separate kind of sheet inside the helmet that slides when you go down. But as you can see in here, it's just the padding setup. And then at the back, you've got an adjustable cradle there, but that's actually operated by this little hidden dial that pulls the cradle tight all around the circumference. So, and it's adjustable for height as well. So even though it looks really, really minimalist, you've still got all those kind of still full fit functions. And because the padding is absolutely minimal inside, that means loads and loads of airflow, and you've got internal channeling in there, you can see. And it's, to be honest, the sort of venting system is very, very similar to the Tactic open face helmet they've just introduced. There's not quite as much around the back, but and there's a slightly broad panel across the top there, but otherwise really, really similar. Plenty on the brow there. So I'm imagining this is going to be a seriously airy helmet as well as ultra light, because Specialized say this is 640 grams for the medium, but I actually weighed it in at 615. So that carbon fiber obviously really, really helping them keep the weight down, as well as this minimalist interior. And also, if you look inside, you can see 5 different pieces of polyurethane helmet liners. So different densities and different thicknesses, depending on where that protection needs to be, while keeping as light as airy as possible elsewhere. And you can see it wraps around the bottom, that little rim there, so there's a bit of protection there, and then a proper protection layer around the outside at the back. So it is full feature downhill enduro helmet in terms of specification and in terms of protection and certification, but it weighs not much more than a kind of deep dish enduro open face lid. So now I'm just going to have to go stick it on my head and go riding, because that's the best way to test a helmet I've found over these 25 years. But yeah, certainly some interesting stuff going on there, and massive thanks to Specialized for sending the test kit in. Thanks to Giro Cycling as well for sponsoring the channel. Thanks to PTs, thanks to Crud. Thanks to my Patreon supporters who pledge on a monthly basis to help with the upkeep of the channel, and they get extended, exclusive and behind the scenes edits and ad-free cuts of the standard edits as well as a thank you. So if you really like what I'm doing, please consider supporting me on Patreon for a very small amount a month, and you'll get all those perks, and I'll be really grateful. But otherwise, make sure you subscribe, click for notifications, give this video a thumbs up because that helps it get shared, and tell your mates about the channel if you like what I'm doing. There's a chance they might do too. But for now, I've been Guy Kestevan on Guy Case TV, talking about the new Specialized Gambit full face ultralight helmet.